but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room once you're loosed from his claws.
Be gone.
I'm glad you came.
Oh, me too.
Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
That's supposed to do something?
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
What to do?
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us.
Huh. What's the catch?
Clever. But when we first met, you promised me a cure, and this isn't a cure.
I'd ask you to be patient, but you've been patient enough. Now is the time to speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
I mean, let's not reveal that we have the prism. You mean Orpheus? That tells him about the prism. The Emperor? The Emperor.
No. It has only helped to push you toward your own destruction. It wants you to be an illithid, the very thing you have sought to avoid. It is the illithid's prisoner that can save you, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free.
Is that an illithid in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Is a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B? Go on. Actually, why would I want to free him?
I suppose you'd rather suck on the Emperor's tentacles till the end of your days? Orpheus is your only hope of surviving this horror show without devolving into an illithid. To you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain.
So all the evidence so far suggests Orpheus is my enemy and the Emperor is my ally.
If I'd realized you were so gullible, I'd have tricked you into selling your soul for a pocketful of beans when we first met. To the Emperor, you are nothing more than a beast of burden, one that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
Oh, chat. Do we... Did we murder the Orpheus? I mean, let's be real. That's how this is gonna go. Like, do we make a deal with the devil here, or like, do we trust the devil or the giant tentacle thing in our brain? I mean, potato at this point, right? I mean, he did attempt, like, kind of covertly admit that he was trying to trick us. And just said like, oh, if I'd known you were this gullible, I would have used a cheaper way to trick you. Instead of this more elaborate thing that I'm doing right now, right? You're gonna go full Japan and say trust the tentacles. That is a brave choice. I wish there was a thing where you could see what choices others have taken, like a distribution. I don't know, chat. I don't know. This is a tough decision. So hold on. If what Raphael says is true, and to be fair, he hasn't lied to us yet that we know of, but he also hasn't told us a whole lot. I mean, he did translate the thing on the back of Astarion's back, which was correct because we understood, we could translate a little bit of it. And I feel like this is one of the things where the devil keeps his word, but you should always read the fine print. But let's just assume that he's telling the truth, and that the Emperor, Cleanse and Purge, is telling the is using us. That means the Emperor has been playing a really long con. Hold on. How did we get the astral prism in the first place? You think he's doing the Obi-Wan thing here? Telling the truth from a certain perspective. Yeah, I'm starting to feel that as well. Like, I don't think devils can outright lie, but they can certainly deceive you. Or something like that. I don't know the lore. But if the Emperor was doing the long con, then that long con has to have started long, well, before we were on the first Nautilus ship at the start of the game. Because my understanding is that Shadow already had the astral prism at that time. So, and at that point we didn't even have the tadpole yet. Unless... And hear me out, chat. Unless we are somehow special, this ragtag band of misfits is somehow special. In the sense that the Emperor is the one who put us on the ship. And because Shadow already had the thing. And he put Wiggle Friend, Mrs. Wigglebottom, in our brains. But then he could have chosen anyone, I think, because as we saw in the cutscene in the prison when we fought, when we killed him in the alternate universe, we did transform into illithids. What am I trying to say? I don't actually know. Right, so he has been stopping the progression. He's been the one stopping the progression of the metamorphosis or whatever it is. Cephalomorphosis? I don't know. Which would then mean that we are not special because he's been doing it. Maybe we were just unlucky or particularly skilled to have been picked up by the Emperor. At which point we should murder him? Question mark? But then the devil here, he said that that we have something that he wants. But he has not mentioned what it is that he wants. Which worries me, right? Because now I feel like he's trying to scam us. Which would, you know, fit with the modus operandi of a devil. If I'm being completely honest. And he ain't that good looking. Okay, I think I've talked us into siding with tentacles. I mean, we have gone pretty hardcore into this thing. Let's just say this.
I won't stop you. But time is running out. So don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
Did he just throw us out? Yes, okay, Raphael told us that he has means to free Orpheus, the gift imprisoned in astral prison, but we refuse to hear anymore. We can reconsider. Okay. Let's go talk to Voss. He's probably not gonna be impressed with us.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
Okay. How do we want to play this, chat? Do we want to pretend that it was just a glitch in the Matrix? Don't tell him about Raphael? I mean, he knew we were going to see Raphael up until we opened the door, pretty much. So maybe that's obvious to him if he have half a brain. And I mean, I know he does because we saw it sticking out of his skull. Maybe we don't mention it. Just glad to have you back.
And you. It's concerning that something could come between us like that. Especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain. Do you have any idea what it was?
Pretend to be clueless. Perception. Like, we can just try to play it off, pretend it never happened, but then, you know, all the things I just mentioned. Alternatively, we can say, yeah, but it's Raphael. He told me you're trying to scam me. What's your defense here? And I think that's what we want to do.
Raphael? Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you?
Now how to free Orpheus.
How interesting. No doubt he impressed upon you the need to do so. And what did he want in return for this knowledge?
I don't know, I didn't wait to find out.
You feel the touch of the Emperor's mind peeling at the edge of yours, trying to gain access. Its thoughts slide into yours, turning through them like fingers, sifting for answers, which it finds.
Didn't remove me first, bro.
You're telling the truth. Good. I am glad. But be careful.
Didn't remove me first.
The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
I'm not done with this conversation. Devil's Den, really? I love it. Okay. Let's go talk to Voss. He was in the tap room, which I guess is where you get your drinks. At the tap.
Hey! Damn, Hoots! That I'll take it home. Ugh.
They did this.
You must have slipped by me earlier. Raphael's very disappointed you turned him down.
Did he tell you to try and win me over with your charms?
Cheeky. We might be in a brothel, but I'm not that kind of gal. You should reconsider, though. The boss might be a devil, but he'll treat you more honestly than anyone else in the city.
What exactly did you do for him?
Plenty. But right now, I have one job. You.
Is that
I'm
so?
talking to you openly, mortal to mortal. And I'm begging you to sign the contract. If the brain wins, the Illithid Empire returns and worlds you've never even dreamed of will die. Raphael can stop it. He wants to. And he knows how. You're the key. You always have been.
Oh yeah? I will build my own world. With blackjack and hookers. And why make demands of me instead of just helping?
He's a devil. It's his nature. He
Convenience.
needs to get his due.
Did he get down to Georgia? I don't believe a devil cares for the fate of the world.
I
Neither
won't
do I.
pretend he's an altruist, but he's looked at the balance sheet. No world, no souls. And it's hard to get leverage on an illithid. They make terrible clients.
I mean, it's not stop the brain without his help.
I doubt it. But even if you do, you won't survive the fight. I'd reconsider if I were you.
You are underestimating me, lady. Now, where's Voss? This is not the tap room. Voss? Are you... Is this the tap room? Nope. No. If I was Voss, this is where I would hang out. Maybe it's down here? Voss! Brava! Is this a hidden door?
What does it feel
Well, not hidden. A back door. Kitchen entrance, as it were. Well, let's not piss off Mamsell. Oh, there is. Mamsell could very well come in handy. If you catch my drift. Wow. I have been so thirsty to hear what's going on. Alright, Valeria.
I presume you've found something interesting to discuss, if you're interrupting me again?
I found another body.
You're telling me more than one person has been killed? In Baldur's Gate? You must have something better than that. I need hard evidence and a motive. Why would someone else kill Lorgan? How can we be sure it wasn't Brilgor?
That's not how it just never. Part of Lorgan's murder is just one part of a bigger plot. A Balian plot.
A Baal plot? You as well? Duvella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory?
At least you know you'll get stabbed in the back. I mean, that's fair. It's not a proof. It's not there, I have proof. This document contains information connecting the murders to the Baalist resurgence.
No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city.
You'll have fireball coming on, chat.
Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve.
You're the investigator! God damn it. That'll console me.
Orin's little display was just intended to rattle us. We mustn't let her succeed. Need to stay alert all the same.
You might mention Sharns might be watching for us. You want to find them?
I do. The Mother Superior will have ordered them to keep watch for my return. Find one, and we discover what comes next.
Expecting a warm reception?
Difficult to say. I've strayed from my original mission, but Lady Shah has given me a new one. Time will tell if my peers recognize that. The Mother Superior has a tight grip on them. One that I intend to break.
Okay. What should we be looking for?
Worm's Crossing is a choke point. If I wanted to intercept a new arrival, I'd find somewhere before the bridge, blend in amongst the crowds, and wait. Most people seeking entry to the city will be refugees. I'd look wherever they're gathering.
Look where the refugees are gathering, eh? So I'm pretty sure we saw a refugee gathering under one of these bridges. Not bridges. Buildings? Like, maybe we're down here? Ah. Man, I'm still disappointed about the librarian. I was looking forward to reading her books. Yes.
Great! We can bond with 10 other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers.
Rocks for brains. What were you thinking?
What is this? Oh, we were supposed to speak to Voss. Whoops. Sorry. New. I mean, look, I'm not upset that we have to spend some more time in this fine establishment, but...
Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
Not interested in packing with devils, boss.
Skaketh. Orpheus will be free. There is no cost too high to unshackle my people.
Oh. I mean, Tentacle Guy is listening, right? Man. It's not my cost to pay. You figure it out.
There is nothing I won't do, nothing I won't give to free Orpheus from the prison. The marks I bear are proof in